Hello everyone, happy Monday. Well, we made it. We conquered Monday. Yes. So I hope you're all doing well, and Tuesday's on the horizon. So I know it's a little late, but I'm finally getting around to the video after I got in from work. I had to double check and make sure the spaghetti I got out of the freezer was going to be thawed enough so I could fix it for dinner. Sadly, it was not, but I was able to get it out of the container, and it's in the oven now. I broke it all up, so instead of regular spaghetti, it's basically just broken apart spaghetti that my mom sent me. So it'll be fine. I'll take a tag of it. We'll be good. I came straight on home. I was like, well, what if that's not thawed? So, and there's okay, I had to check on Sophia there. She was like, glad I'm home, glad I'm home. So, but anyway, hope your Monday went well. No complaints here. Yeah, so it's just been another Monday. Not a bad day. Not busy by any means. I mean, I feel like we're definitely busier the weekend, more or less. But, you know, it's like they always say, you know, you got people broke after the weekend. You had Easter, and then there was like A-Day, then there was like the George Arts Festival, and, you know, people got to fill up their gas tank. So, but anyway, so glad we're all doing good. And so, as you can tell, I bought something finally. You know, I was going to wait till later in the week. Fuck it. You know, so today did start the 40% off horror thriller sale at Barnes & Noble. So, like I said, we also have the 50 off AMC sale. That is going through May 3rd. The British TV sale is going through the 10th. But the 50% off Mill Creek sale, 50 off, that is going through the 10th as well. That started today. So, if you're into physical media, you know about Mill Creek. It is what it is with them. Some of the stuff is cheap, but hey, doesn't hurt. I'll add it into my collection in a heartbeat if I get it at a great price. But the 40% off horror thriller starts today and goes through May 3rd. I wasn't going to get everything I needed. There was that Talamasca. I'll get that later this week. And Brain Scan Blu-ray. I didn't have it, but I've got it on hold. So I'll get that later this week. What did I get, dare you say, that we're going to add to the list today? Whereas, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're only at 4. Today is the 13th, and we're at 4 titles that we bought. Hey, I've been good. So I did get, remember a few weeks ago, the whole Five Nights at Freddys. I couldn't find it, and then I found it, and it's right here because in my binder last year, I did a lot of purging in the binders. So this is just a regular Five Nights at Freddys Blu-ray. So I did decide to stay with just the Blu-ray. I got the first one, Blu-ray DVD and Digital Code Night Shift Edition. So that's nice. You get the DVD with it. So, and with the extra 10%, this ended up being $12.41. Not bad. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. So now I have proper Blu-rays in the cases with the art for attached to the Matt Lillard section of the library, so physical media. And then, so the first one, and then Five Nights at Freddys 2. So, and that's Blu-ray plus digital. Kind of cheap out on a DVD on there, but okay, whatever. So I was glad to get that. So now I have both. I might watch these tomorrow, so I can finally get around to it. So I was so glad. I just went with the Blu-ray. Now, don't get me wrong, I really liked the Steelbooks, but that's not a make or break on those. Again, price matters. So, I was glad to get this. So I got these two today. After the past 5 days I've had, screw it. I don't care. I needed a little something to perk me up. because it's just been tiring. So, very tiring. So, and then, okay, us Gen Xers, we had, Slinkies, the Rubik's Cube. These kids today, needohs. If you're not sure what a needoh is, thanks to the TikTok and all that jazz, it's really just like a squishy toy. They come in various shapes. Also, there's like a squishy dumpling. But there's like a raindrop cube. There's a cube swirl. We get probably 100 calls a day. Do you have any needohs? Needohs? Do you have any dumplings? Squishy dumplings? It's up there with got them in Pokemon or One Piece. Come in and take a look. However, we actually got a few needohs in, and I don't usually do this, but they're cool cats. And I like to thank little Miss Sophia. So you could collect 8 of them. You get 8 cool styles. You get the different ones: Smiley, Tinksy, or is that Jinxie? Zippy, Cuddles, Frisky, Sunny, Whiskers, and Nugget. Hello, pretty girl. So I'm sorry, if it's a cat, I had to get it. Hey, pretty girl. Sophia's come to say hello. Hello, pretty. She's just glad I'm home. She knows I'm off tomorrow. So, if you're not sure what a needoh is, I assure you, you're going to find out. Yeah. I mean, they're cool. They feel funky. I mean, there are imitators out there. They're all the same thing. Day before Easter, apparently the Easter Bunny just pissed off a lot of people because parents couldn't put them in a basket. So, hello, pretty girl. You want to say hello? And, of course, as soon as I lean down, she does not want to be picked up. But I had to get it. So, I love stuff like that. That's me. And yeah, they're fun. You know, I've gotten some of the, like, squished, like, not fidget, but just, like, whatever. Remember when fidget spinners were the craze, like, 10 plus years ago? Oh, Lord. But I just thought they were really cool. This is going to be the only one I buy. So, there's that. However, I have seen people, like resellers, buying them and reselling them. They'll go in and buy like, okay, so we limited people to like 2 needohs finally. I'm curious to see what this goes for. I paid $4. Somebody's selling one for $22 or best offer. $28 or best offer. Because you got a 3-pack in there. So really, somebody's selling 20. It's crazy. People will buy anything. And that's true. So, if they think they can do it, they will. So, if they can make money off of it, not gonna lie, I probably would too. So, but it's like with Pokemon, I refuse, because it's the kids. I have seen too many grandparents come in, or moms and dads, and their kids want to get Pokemon. You can't. The adults have bought them all, and that's just bullshit. You know, they're cards. Chill out, you know, and it's the adults that are being just total dicks about it. So the kids, they collect them. They have fun. I remember collecting like movie cards and, you know, with the terrible stick of bubble gum. But I never had to fight anybody for it, let me tell you what. So, but yeah. So we try to be fair, and we try. Oh, so I need to scan these into the app. So let's bring it up, and then I'll write them down. So, ding. That's a good ding. And there we go. All right. Add. Yes, I know I already have the first one. Whatever. It is what it is. So, yay. Glad I have them. So, that's awesome. And apparently there are graphic novels to go along with this. So, I might start. I couldn't find the box set. We're supposed to have 3 of them. So, I got that coming. You know me. I love a graphic novel. So. But not a whole lot of news. The only thing I did see was apparently in June the 4K of Notting Hill will be coming out. So not exactly one of my favorite movies. I liked it, but I will not be rushing out for it. Let's go ahead and write these. One. Okay, so with that being said, for April, where are we at for getting new DVDs? 6. Jurassic World Rebirth Blu-ray, The Day of the Jackal, Season 1. If Blu-ray, The Ten Commandments DVD. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 Blu-rays. So we are at 6. There's the other 2 that I have on hold that I will get later this week. Now, just an FYI, if you cannot wait for a Kino sale, the new 4Ks of The Phantom and Remo Williams will be 40% off. So if you have a premium membership, you would get an extra 10. So I was very surprised at that. And the other, Euphoria. Euphoria has the 4K and Blu-ray together. That is 40 off as well. So, I'm always surprised at what new releases come out that are already at 40. So that's pretty good. So, but when I got to work, I set up the Mill Creek 50 off and had to gather together the horror thriller. So, I got that set. So those are set for a couple of weeks. So if there's something you're looking for, that's not bad. Horror thriller wise, it has to have horror thriller on the tag, if you know how our tags are, at Barnes & Noble. And otherwise, excludes A24 stuff. So, but you can find deals on A24. I think that was weird. I think they added that exclusion because last time, it was in the fall we did a horror thriller sale. So the A24 did come up as like horror. Now Arrow, even though I have Arrow separated as a boutique as well as Kino Lorber, those don't just say Arrow. They don't. They're horror, action, whatever. We lump them together and it's just easier to shop. So, yes, if it's a horror, it's going to be part of the horror thriller 40 off. Again, premium, extra 10% off. So really, it's up there with like you're already doing a 50 off sale basically. So if it's something you need, that's great. Wait, what was the one coming out later? Later this month. Hold on, I just had a brain fart. Hold on. Sky Captain, Sleepers, Strangers 3. Now, Strangers 3 and Primate, those should be in the sale for the 21st. Inner Space, that's what I was thinking, Arrow. So, okay. No, I wouldn't make it in time for the sale. Okay. Well, that's just what I was thinking. And then keep in mind, there are some, for the Mill Creek sale, there are some titles that they made a deal with Disney, like for Touchstone movies and things like that. So you'll have like TV box sets like Charlie's Angels, The Wings TV show, King of Queens, Kimmy Schmidt. But then you have movies and DVDs like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Romancing the Stone, The Sixth Sense, What's Love Got to Do with It? It's cool. If you want to add those into your library, especially at half off, not bad. I got to double check. I don't know about I'm going to check What's Love Got to Do with It, because honestly, I wouldn't mind. It's probably in my library. But that needs like a deluxe. And yes, I do already have the DVD of it. I figured I did. Romancing the Stone. That is one. I have the DVD, but not the Blu-ray. Now, Jewel of the Nile, the sequel, I would definitely love to get that one. but I think it's out of print or it was on a combo. But those are just some examples of the titles that are Mill Creek. I've tried to order in before, and then they would always get canceled. So, but I'm just curious. But I'll check and see if there's anything cool else coming out, and I'll let you all know. So, yeah, boy, I'm talking longer than I thought I would tonight. So yeah, started the week off, treated myself to 2 Blu-rays, no regrets. Had a long 5 days. Wait, is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah, 5 days. So I was off Sunday and Wednesday. That's what it was. Wait, or Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday sounds right. Yeah, because I worked too. Yeah, okay, anyway. But yeah, that's all I got. Oh, so tomorrow we're going to see what happens because it turns out the library store is having a half-off sale starting tomorrow. So it's been a couple of weeks. I will run to the ATM, get me a $20 bill, see what we can find. Hopefully some goodies. I know if I go ahead and get up in the morning, definitely they open at 10. I've gotten there like right after they open and like somebody already got some cool like movies and stuff. It's just whatever I come across. And then I do need to go to the store and pick up a few food items. I need carrots and some more cheese and do some eggs and probably a bag of apples and get her a few cans of food that are a variant. I hate for her to get stale. That's why I pick her up the little 2 packs of Sheba or a little Fancy Feast in the can. So, but right now that's my plan. That's not much for tomorrow. So, I'll go get my $20 bill and we will see what deals I can find tomorrow. So, but like I said, we're at 6 new copies of physical media for the month. Not too bad. And remember, if whatever I find tomorrow does not count because it's used. Aha. Because I make the rules. That's all that matters. So, anyway, with that being said, let's see. I've got, okay, Sophia's laying up on top of the stove. She knows it's nice and warm. So I got like 6 minutes to go on that spaghetti to be done finally. So, because now I'm hungry. I didn't go to work lunch till it's like 4:30, I think. So that lunch is gone. So, but anyway, let's meet back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same Chad channel. And we'll see what I find tomorrow. Hopefully a few good things. I'm always optimistic. And if it's not much, I try to spend the whole 20. Even if I spend 10, because the DVDs are $1. If it's half off, that's 50 cents each. That's not bad. So I would love to find a couple of things I don't have, or if I find something I can sell. Oh, hopefully I could only hope somebody's done it like their entire 80s New Wave CD collection. I wish. Because I could load up, let me tell you what. Oh, look, somebody's Cure collection. Depeche, Flock of Seagulls, all of Madonna, whatever. So, I wish. So, and get it cheap. That's the best thing. But yeah, that's all I got, gang. Enjoy the rest of your night. You all get a good rest. Don't stay up too late doom scrolling because, I mean, face it, how can we not? But if you can, like, digital detox a little bit, less than, although, fuck it, I'm one to talk. You know what? It'll be all for the better. And we will tackle Tuesday together. All right, gang? All right. Let's meet back here tomorrow. Let's see what fun things we can find. And you know what? We will all say hello and be good to one another. Hello. Oh, also, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all. If you're new here, hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, gang. I'll see you all tomorrow. You all take care and later.